Good morning. I am 5 minutes earlier today. As always, if you're watching in recording, you're welcome to fast forward or stay with us through our hellos. As usual, I'm gonna check the sound. Yay, the sound is good. Good morning, Gina. I see that people are joining, but again, I cannot see the names for some reason. So if you want to say hi, please do it in the comments. Otherwise, just know that you're welcome, whether you choose to identify yourself or not. All right, it is time for us to start. And today, let's continue our discussion of how we can move from anger to love. And not in an artificial, fake way, but organically, by recognizing our shared humanity, our interconnectedness. Anger can be especially confusing for people who devote their lives to helping correct the world's injustices. We often need a giant jolt of energy as an outrage to open our eyes and shake us out of complacency. The social activism work, though, can make you vulnerable to chronic rage. In fact, for many activists, cultivating anger feels like part of their job description. It takes profound courage to shift such entrenched feelings. Sharon Salzberg provides this story as an illustration. My friend Malika Dutt, founder of the global human rights organization Breakthrough and an activist for 30 years, recognized that anger was undermining her physical and psychological health, as well as her ability to help others. She told me, many of us who do this work carry trauma from our own lives, along with the pain and trauma of the people we've worked with. When you focus on the horrible things people do to one another, in a way you're constantly re-traumatizing yourself. What we don't learn in advocacy training, though, is how to heal our own trauma and find ways to take care of ourselves as we hold space for other people and their pain. 5 years ago, Malika felt a deep sense of fatigue and began questioning how she was doing her work. After decades of work to end violence against women, she said, I don't know how to turn the anger off. It is manifest in my organization and in my relationships. I need to be able to develop a different relationship to it. This, coupled with the breakup of her 20-year marriage, led to a time of personal crisis that got me started on the spiritual path that I had previously avoided, she says. In the process, I began to explore emotions other than anger and fury, and a pervasive sense of injustice. I opened up more to compassion, connection, and love. Malika's spiritual journey, including the study of shamanism and other indigenous traditions based on the interconnectedness of all life, has enabled her to heal her own trauma and to approach her work from a place of love and compassion. Now she reflects, as I watch the world around me struggle with finding solutions to the problems we face, I feel increasingly grounded in the idea that love is an essential component of the pathway forward. If you begin with the understanding that we're all connected, then the solutions have to include everyone and everything on the planet. Malika emphasizes that working toward social justice from a position of love does not mean rolling over. She points out Martin Luther King wrote that famous speech about love and power. He talked about how love without power can be anemic, and how power without love can be ruthless. For me, It's really about how one steps into power and how one can exercise power from a space of love. When we recognize that we can impact the world from a position of love and strength, we free ourselves from the notion that we must always meet injustice with a clenched fist. We develop critical wisdom about our anger and realize our profound sense of choice in approaching change we want to see. Critical wisdom is fierce, yet at the same time subtle and tender, as Robert Thurman wrote in Love Your Enemies. We can meet hatred with love, but to be able to do this, like Malika, we must also turn our attention inward and learn to hold our own emotions and experience with compassion. The self-care piece is critical. If you don't take care of yourself, you cannot show up effectively for other people. So today, let's do a practice of loving kindness toward ourselves as a reminder of this critical piece of the puzzle, our own self-care. Take a comfortable position, and as always, take a few moments to settle. Settle into your body, your heart, your mind. Settle into this moment, right here, right now. Nice and soft breath, completely natural. Allow yourself to get some space in your breathing so that all the experiences of the present moment can flow through you as energy that they are, without struggle. You may want to place your hands on your heart and start repeating after me, silently or out loud. May I be filled with loving kindness. May I be well in body and mind. May I feel safe, protected, at ease. May I know deep, natural peace. Notice what comes up for you as you recite these phrases. Maybe there is a sense of peace and calm. Maybe there is a sense that you don't deserve any of these wishes to come true because there's so much suffering around you and you just need to help everybody 24/7 regardless of your own needs and feelings. Maybe it's something else. Whatever it is, own it without judgment and continue sending loving kindness your way. May I be filled with loving kindness. May I be well in body and mind. May I feel safe, protected, at ease. May I know deep, natural peace. May I be filled with loving kindness. May I be well in body and mind. May I feel safe, protected, at ease. May I know deep, natural peace. One more time. May I be filled with loving kindness. May I be well in body and mind. May I feel safe, protected, at ease. May I know deep, natural peace. And now just take a few moments to stay in the space that you've created with this loving kindness practice. And ask yourself, what do I need today, right now, to take care of me? Whatever it is, set your intention to do so. And as you gently let go of your practice, notice what's going on for you right now, physically, emotionally, mentally. How are you, really? As you go through your day today, I invite you to continue noticing how you relate to injustice around you. Can you open your heart wide enough to start moving from outrage to loving kindness, recognizing our shared humanity, the interconnectedness of all life? All of this while taking care of yourself first and foremost. Enjoy your discoveries. Thank you so much for being here today. Have a gorgeous day, and I will see you tomorrow.